Young, Dumb, Broke podcast.
I'm young, dumb, and broke.
And I'm Alex.
And
I think
this is Alex.
Oh, okay. And I'm going to have to bleep it within the first 5 seconds. It's fine. It's fine. We will roll with it.
We can redo it.
No. It's fine. What do you mean?
We could redo it.
No, we've been gone for a while.
We have been gone for a while. We're out of the groove.
Exactly. And we don't want to be disingenuous. Okay? Disingenuous?
That's correct. Disingenuous.
Yeah, we don't want to be disingenuous. We want to be on top of it. We want to be honest about the fact that we suck and we missed it.
Specifically, Alex can't get it right.
I don't,
Notice how Taylor didn't make a mistake in the first 5 seconds of filming. Notice how Alex did.
Wait, who was the one that wasn't in town? Who was the one who scheduled this?
Did I curse?
Yeah, but guess what? I put the onus on myself because I'm the one that edits the cursing out. You do all the good stuff.
Joke's on you. I don't even know what onus means.
I was going to say onus again because that's one of my favorite words. The duty is mine in order to correct it. But
fair.
Taylor normally handles the smaller clip stuff, at least for the first one. The horrendous ones that came out, that was all me the last 2 times. It was not Taylor. Don't blame her for that.
Yeah, so we let Alex have try it out. Try out social media for 2 weeks.
Terrible decision.
And we're no longer ever letting Alex do social media.
No, we had one clip.
Alex can do the editing.
Yep.
And Taylor will do everything else.
Long form is where I'm at, okay? My attention span will keep me locked in for most of the long form, and the ADHD brain, mine is too severe to be able to go through our clips and actually get anything of value out of it because I just want to cut and cut and cut.
I do kind of feel that you're at a disadvantage because I spend a lot of time on Instagram and you don't spend time on Instagram.
Hold on. I thought you deleted Instagram. Is it... See what you did to her podcast community? This is what you did to her. You made her get back on Instagram. I mean, the clips are going to be great, but you made her get back on Instagram. I thought we had left her behind.
I love Instagram.
Yeah.
I just love things that are useless and waste my time and make me a worse human being.
But we were literally just talking about not that long ago.
That I deleted Instagram?
You deleted Instagram. You're being more productive. You're trying to read more than you already do, which is a lot.
I was doing that. And I still am reading more than I already do. But I also am on Instagram more than I want to be.
What's the thing that draws you in besides the brain rot? Because I understand Sora gets me.
It never ends. It's like at some point I was looking through Instagram the other day and I was like, oh my gosh, it really never ends. I'm scrolling and I'm not even happy to be here. I'm upset scrolling. I'm like, this isn't funny. This isn't funny. This isn't funny. I'm not even entertained. But it's
there's a tiny
it doesn't
bit
end.
Of hope. There's a tiny bit of hope that it will be better.
What if the next reel is the best reel I've ever seen in my life? And then what if the next reel is the funniest thing ever? And then I missed it.
No, you should just go to Sora.
And then you know what?
Just go to Sora.
And then you know what? I found it. I found the funniest meme ever.
What do you mean you found the funniest?
I have not stopped thinking about this meme. I cannot get it out of my head. It's this meme of this businessman, a little cartoon businessman saying, "I'm going to offer you a large salary." And then it cuts to a bunny and it just says, "Large celery?" Large celery.
Taylor, this is not funny.
It's the funniest meme I've ever seen. I guess.
No. Maybe if you went business or something one of those stupid memes. But
large celery.
Why is it? No, you're not a vegetarian.
It's
you're
the
not
funniest
a bunny.
thing I've ever seen.
Taylor. This is brain rot to the nth degree. It just will not end.
And then I was like, this is what I do this for. This is why I lock in on my Instagram reels. Because I could have scrolled for 2 minutes. I never would have seen the large celery meme, right? But instead I locked in. I spent 3 hours on Instagram and I struck gold. For
every hour there's about 2 seconds.
It was all worth it.
Of pure joy.
Once an hour I get a 20-second clip on my Instagram feed that just gives me so much dopamine that I'm like, I can do it again.
I wonder if we ask people, just around the office, I wonder how many of them would say the exact same thing. I wonder how many people are really self-aware about it, too.
I don't even like it. I don't even like Instagram. I just can't get off of it because large celery.
You just never know when the next one's coming. Well, large celery is the biggest, the greatest meme, apparently. But we're actually going to talk about something tiny first. Then again, we say first. We've already been on Instagram for probably 5 minutes. But the first thing we have today for our icebreaker is tiny upgrade, big gain. And yes, before you say it, that was AI created. She already accused me of it earlier. But it's the small changes that you can make at your desk, in the workspace in general, that actually end up making a huge difference in the way that you go about doing work. So what's the one tiny change for you, Miss Taylor, that made your day better this month? The one thing that you changed in the routine.
I've started just drawing ugly pictures of my coworkers.
you know,
Seen
I can
this.
attest to this. I can attest.
Like, I got bored and I was like, I'm gonna sit down and just like while I'm having a conversation with you, draw a picture of your face. And you know what? You might be insulted by what I think you look like. And I don't care.
You got lots of backseat artists when you were doing
Yeah,
it.
there were some so some people have different reactions. Some people are like, I don't want to see, like, I want to be surprised by what you think I look like.
Mm-hmm.
And some people are like, I think my chin is actually like, can you just, well, I don't think that's quite right. I think no, I don't look like that.
You're
And
not
I'm
framing my face right. No.
I'm like-
No. Back up.
Are you the professional artist here?
Are you the professional artist here?
Yeah.
What? Since when?
They're
Since when?
beautiful.
I'm not saying they're
People
ugly.
would
I'm just
pay.
saying.
People would pay for my artwork.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'm all for endorsing your art as a friend, but
It's beautiful.
don't lie to yourself.
I'm
Don't
a
baloney
master
yourself into the
artist.
point of sitting on a street getting $0 for your artwork.
People would pay. If I sat on the street and was like $1 for your art, they would pay $1 for the art.
Is-
And then the more people that came, I would be like, it's actually $6 now, and then I'd pay my rent.
I don't think you'd be able to pull it off. Not even in the DC.
What the heck? I could do it. Oh yeah, I could do it. Sit on the National Mall.
We're okay. We've already had so many ideas about future things, but at some point, if we ever do on the ground, we do a video. That needs to be it.
Taylor eats 48 eggs and then becomes a portrait artist.
Taylor does all the challenges we set for ourselves in the first month of the podcast.
Yeah.
I think that would actually be kind of funny, especially in DC, because I feel like there would be people who are very
Yeah, we can do
kind,
that.
and then
Yeah.
there are also some people who are gonna be like, "What the heck are you doing? Get out of here! Get off my
Well,
street
I would
corner!"
advertise it. It's this guy. This guy went like viral. I saw it on my Instagram. Which is why we scroll through Instagram,
Yeah,
guys.
for the
because
one
you
guy.
never
For the
know
one guy.
when something's gonna come up. Okay, this is why we do it. Okay, like every night, every sleepless night, you go, why am I living my life this way? This is why we do it.
This is why
For
we
moments
struggle.
Like this.
This is why we have seasonal depression.
This is why we have
serotonin disruptor
I just gotta log in. Okay? I gotta
syndrome.
log into Instagram.
No.
If I was better at Instagram, I'd like locking into watching Instagram Reels. I think I wouldn't have seasonal depression.
No, you would have more of it because you would just be chasing that high. You'd be
You
chasing
can't
the
prove
high.
that.
Yeah, I can't. Give me a whole bunch of rats and we're just going to have them watch Instagram
I'm not a
all the
rat.
time. Yeah, but we use them as test cases for what happens with brain chemistry. And we don't want to do it to monkeys because everybody
you
gets
think
offended.
I'm a rat.
Oh, gosh. Don't get me on to the whole rat
Wow.
conversation. No.
Wow.
I would never declare you a rat. I just also wouldn't preclude your brain
I think
chemistry
you're a rat.
from being. My brain chemistry is pretty darn close to rats. That's why we use them in clinical
Mine's
studies.
not, because I'm better than you.
Yeah, no, this is not I'm from Texas and I'm just better than you. We're literally the same. What do you mean? We're the same species.
Nope.
No, okay. She's just trying to rile me up.
Okay, what's one tiny change to your workspace that has made your day better?
Over the course of the month, I have moved my mouse pad. This is actually a 2-month change. I've moved my mouse pad from right on the top of my standing desk little platform. So this is my standing desk. There's an upper layer for the monitors. I used to have my mouse right here. I've actually moved it further away. So I know that sounds really stupid, but no longer does my hand get cramped. No longer does my hand feel like it's not resting on something because it actually has a place to go down as such. And it makes a big difference for staying locked in. Just like you stay locked in on Instagram, I stay locked in on work. At least that's what I tell my bosses.
What you're saying is your arm is just so weak that
I'm saying
it was causing you to be an inefficient worker. So
I'm
you're
saying
you're like, I
that
can't,
my carpal
I can't
tunnel.
hold my arm up anymore.
You can come in without assessment.
I can't do it
You
anymore.
can come in without assessment. You try it, and then you come back to me. You try it, and then you come back to
I
me.
almost
and see.
called you a bad word, but then I held my tongue.
Well, you could do it, and then
I just wanna
I'll
let you
bleep it
know.
out. I'll bleep it out.
No.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm not
You can
gonna,
you
'cause
can
I
put
have
the
one
onus
of us
on
on this
me.
podcast has self-control.
You can put the onus on. Yeah, we both know I don't have self-control.
And I don't even know what onus means.
You don't have to know what onus means in order
You
to.
get to put it on you. You don't have to know what onus means to put it on
I feel
me.
like at this rate, it's going to be your frustration. You keep talking about it so much. This time, we're doing another frustration. Is onus? Is not knowing what the word onus
absolutely
is?
not.
What's
No.
your frustration?
What's your frustration?
Yeah, I think you know what my frustration is because I mentioned it beforehand, and it is infuriating. So, Starbucks recently see this beautiful little ad that comes across saying, "Hey, we know you're a person that likes to work out. We know that you're up at ungodly hours and you're driving to the local Planet Fitness. Thank you for tracking me everywhere. But we have this new offering. It's for you. It's called protein coffee." I'm like, yo, that actually sounds kind of good. I'm totally in. I will make those 200 calories that I drink in sweet deliciousness worth it. And then we order it, they put it out, they say my name. This is for Alex. And I have a little smile on my face because I love my guys at Starbucks. I think it's going to be amazing. You take that first sip and then you feel that little chalk, that little layer of protein chalk on your tongue. And you know you have messed up. You know that this is never going to be a choice that you make, but you're also not going to waste the $6 that you just spent on getting a large one. And you have to finish the entire thing. Do not, Taylor, order the Starbucks protein coffee. I know it looks
You
good.
literally told me earlier,
No.
Taylor, you have to try it at least once.
No, I said you can try it.
You said, Taylor,
no.
you should go get a protein coffee
If you want
tomorrow
to.
and try it.
No.
You literally
this
said
is gaslighting.
that. You're
This is gaslighting.
Crazy.
No,
This is a crazy
I
thing.
said to you.
You just told me never to get it, but earlier today you're gaslighting
I said, no,
me.
I said
This
that
is
if you
insane.
want to get
Are
it,
you
you can
actually
try
kidding
it.
me right now?
I said if you
That
want to
is
get it, you can
the
try it.
opposite of what you said. You said,
Oh
Taylor, you
my
have
gosh.
to try
No,
it.
I didn't. No, I didn't.
No,
have
now
to
you're
try
saying,
it.
now you're pulling one of these, like,
No.
oh, look at this
You're gaslighting
woman
me.
doesn't know what she's talking about.
When did I bring
know
your
what I'm
gender into
talking
it?
about.
No,
Yeah,
you're
but
crazy
this-
regardless of your gender.
Oh my gosh, this woman doesn't know what she's talking about. She's gaslighting me when I'm the one being gaslit.
Wait, hold on. Can I add a new frustration because this is getting to this point? I told you if you want to try it, try it.
No, you said, Taylor, it's so bad. It's so bad. You have to try it just once so you know how bad it is. Just so you can understand what I mean when I say it's so bad.
If I did say that,
You said that.
if I did say that, I didn't say that.
We have
but
a
if I
witness.
did say that, yeah. Let's find her.
And
I
she'll
know.
always
I know
come
where
down
she's
on
at
my
right now.
side.
I will literally get a video with her after this of what I said.
She said that.
No, she said that. No,
you
I
said that.
You
You
can't.
said
Yeah,
that.
you can't even
Dang
get
it.
your words straight. You can't even get your
You
words
said
straight.
that, and she will agree with me because you did say that, and I'm not crazy.
Okay.
Speaking of crazy things,
That's a great transition.
speaking of crazy things and disgusting drinks, actually,
Oh, wait, what's your
one of my frustrations of the week is this extended conversation that I've had with one of our friends, our mutual friends,
Oh, yep,
who
I
is
know
hosting a
this
party for Halloween
one.
on Friday. And he has decided that a staple of this party should be jungle juice. Which I sat him down, me and another friend of ours sat him down and said, "Hey man, we looked at the demographic of your party. A third of the people going don't drink at all. A third of the people going won't have more than a beer. Which only leaves a third of the people there
that are gonna
as,
get
like,
litty.
they will actually drink anything.
Yeah, that's fair.
So if
Gasoline.
if
probably
so
falls on the
little
list.
people are interested in drinking, why would we have the worst party drink available? And for those of you who don't know, jungle juice is essentially like Sprite and fruit punch, and then every other alcohol that you have within arm's reach. It's essentially just like straight nasty. Like, there's nothing to it. It's just like you're ladling in this big juice that is, you will wake up tomorrow with a headache. That's what the juice is called.
Yeah, I saw this person with a bag of
Today, I know.
of nondescript nature with
I
a
know.
little clink clink
I
clink
know.
clink as you're walking down the hallway, and
Today.
pulled him out,
Which
and
we had
I was impressed.
We had a full week of us having this conversation, and I sat him down. I'm like, really, dude? Like, you're 26. You don't need, like, what?
You're not going back to your college days.
There's no need to be drinking that. Like, we can drink something that's nice. And I don't drink.
Yeah.
You don't drink either. Um,
Not anymore. There were the days, and we'll get into that story.
I used to drink. I don't drink anymore. But I'm like really listen. If you're gonna make a party drink, we can make hot apple cider.
Yeah, that's fall.
We
That's
can
very
make
fall.
like spiked hot chocolate.
Okay,
like,
now
we
you're
can,
going
like-
a little crazy.
we can make-
It's not winter yet. It's not winter
Okay,
yet. Don't do that.
But it's warm. Like,
No,
it's cold
stop
outside.
it.
We need to
Stop
be
it.
warm. Okay, you're fine with hot apple cider,
this
but
is another
not spiked
frustration.
hot
Stop
chocolate?
trying to get to Christmas before we've gotten past Thanksgiving. No.
You're so full of crap.
What do you mean?
I cannot believe you just said
No,
that.
you know exactly what
Christmas
I mean.
is the best time of the year.
I'm not denying Christmas is a great
It's the
time of the year.
second best holiday. We've already discussed this.
Yeah, guess what?
So
Guess
why
what?
wouldn't I want to be there quicker?
Because guess what? Guess what? There's this whole thing called Thanksgiving, which is one of the most American holidays. You get permission from society to be the fat word I will not say on camera. And no one looks at you crazy. They say, you know what? You got that beer belly on. You got that turkey belly on.
I look at you
That's
crazy.
a good thing.
We do not need to be eating that much food.
Why?
Hurts.
Why? This is called decadence.
Yuck.
This is called
Ouch.
decadence, okay? In the United States of America, we are the
not really.
greatest nation in the world, and we can afford to stuff ourselves on Thanksgiving. I know not everybody's in that situation, but for a majority of people, that's the one time that they say, hey, all my dieting, all my feeling bad about my body, gone. Gone. And I don't want to skip over it. I like Turkey Day, and I hate when we skip over it for Christmas. Just because you have a great idea about doing some hot cocoa mixed drink, save it for later on. Save it for the work party. I don't know if we'll actually be able to do that. We'll be able to do that at the work party? Can you have a spiked hot cocoa?
Yeah. Why
Yeah.
wouldn't I be able to do that?
Well, I don't know. I don't remember what our rules are going into the Christmas party. You look really frustrated at my opinion.
I think you're dumb.
You can think I'm dumb all I want.
I think you're dumb
All
and
you
you're
want.
wrong, and I'm holding my tongue.
Oh, no, don't hold. Don't
No,
hold.
I'm holding my tongue.
The onus is on you to reveal
Yeah,
your
the
thoughts.
onus is on me to be because I am as always the responsible person in the room who's just gonna let you rant about something that you're so wrong about. But I'm trying to be respectful.
No.
And I'm trying to be like
No.
nice and demure, even though you're
No.
dumb.
First podcast back and you're going to be demure? What is this?
I'm
What is this?
respectful.
Yeah,
I'm turning a new leaf, man.
I don't believe
You
that.
you can
If
have
these-
your beliefs.
If these cameras were off,
You're
you'd be
so
ripping.
stupid.
You'd be
You're so
ripping into
stupid.
me.
But
If
you
the
can have your
camera's
beliefs.
off, if
It's
the
fine.
camera's off, you would
It's
be
fine.
ripping
you can be
into
wrong.
me.
And look, I think what is gonna make this even better is that you're so wrong that our audience is gonna be like, yeah, he's stupid. Like, what? You can't have a little bit of spiked hot chocolate because it's not winter yet.
Yeah.
It's 45 degrees outside and I'm cold.
Can you put up a
My
Christmas
hands
tree?
are cold.
Can you put up a Christmas tree
Yes.
before Thanksgiving? That's just the wrong. That is
100% you
100% the
can.
wrong answer.
Yes,
that
you
is the
can.
wrong answer.
Why not?
What do you mean? What do you
Why
mean?
not?
You're telling me on 4th
I had
on
this
4th of July,
conversation-
let's put up the pumpkins for Halloween. That completely
First
defies the
off,
principle.
how dare you disrespect our country like that?
Yeah. I'm drawing an analogy because guess what? There
That's
are
a
times
stupid
of the
analogy.
year. There
That's
are
a stupid
holidays for a
analogy.
reason. Wait, hold on.
Don't bring out your pumpkins during my 4th of July.
Oh, are you gonna pull out turkey for Halloween? Oh, it's only a
Yeah.
month away.
Maybe I will.
Yeah, do it. Do
You
it.
know what my
I
mom
know
used to do
you
for
won't
Halloween?
Do it. Mhm.
My mom used to do this thing for Halloween.
What's up?
Where it was the worst thing ever. And she still, I think, will probably do it this year, where she makes meatloaf for Halloween. It's in the shape of a foot. and it has garlic as toenails.
Oh.
And every year, it makes me so sick to think about and to look at. But she thinks it's the funniest thing ever. And my mom will listen to this, so I'm saying the story for my mom.
Yeah.
Mom, you don't have to do it.
Is it supposed to be Bigfoot or
No,
like
it's
a,
just
a
like
werewolf?
it's like a zombie foot. You know, it's like Halloween. She was like ketchup on the top so that like it like looks like it's like
bleeding. Or
yeah,
something
bleeding,
Like
like been cut off.
that. You know, hey, the artistry I appreciate. As long as
Don't
you're not,
encourage her.
as long as you're
Don't
not
encourage her.
doing it before Halloween
Mom,
season.
don't do it.
Hey, it's okay. You got to back her in me. You got to back her.
It's
in me.
all fun and games until she comes to visit and she brings you a foot meatloaf.
And guess what? If there's a ton of garlic in it, I will eat it because I love anything with
Yeah,
a ton
you're gonna look at the
of
garlic
garlic.
toenails and say, "Yum! I love garlic toenails."
Well, the appearance of it may make my teeth like chatter as I'm restraining myself
I'm
from doing
upset.
something. But
I don't know why I brought it up because now I'm upset.
well, speaking of chatter, we should move on to our next segment called Corporate Chatter. I believe I changed the name and then I went back to this one because I kind of like it. So in the corporate environment or the business or even just the workspace, honestly, there's a lot of terms that get thrown around in emails. You hear a lot of turn of phrases that are repeated. You'll probably hear your VP or a director say something, and then the lower management, like customer, is really, really important to some people here. They use the word customer to describe our people that are inside the building asking for something. And it feels a little weird sometimes, but you notice one of the management people said it, and then everybody below it starts
You're like,
to
you know, your
adopt it.
colleague, your colleague that asked this question, that's your customer now.
That's so
And
weird.
it's like, yeah, but
I
he's
go out on
not.
weekends and have jungle juice with them. Like, it's
but he's
not
like-
like
he's like-
that.
But you shouldn't be, because you shouldn't be having jungle juice with them.
Yeah, okay, fair. I'll drop the
the-
jungle juice. I promise.
I'm upset. It's my frustration. The customers, it aches me out. I get the ick about it. And I say this, it's my boss that's pushing this, I think. One of the people that's pushing it. Bless him.
Has he used it?
Yeah.
I know that a few
Yeah.
people around that department use it, and that's where I started using it from. And I caught myself a few times and said, I don't like
it.
that. I don't
like
like
it.
that. It just implies that they're further away from you than they actually are.
No, but I think the point of it is that they're important. I think the point is that, like, oh, this is who you're serving, you know? But I see it as like that's, you know, that's Connor. It's not.
Yeah,
Not
he's not just
customer.
some random customer who I have to, get a vendor ID for and then put him into a group chat. Like, it's simple. It's not that complicated.
Yeah.
Then again, I could be proven wrong. For all I know, customer is the next wave.
That was a good
wave.
example. So what are the prompt for this is, what's the most underrated phrase in professional emails? So like customer is a underrated phrase. I feel like that's overrated. I don't
No,
like
it was an example of something that gets passed around that
Oh, okay,
becomes
gotcha.
corporate chatter.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I wouldn't say that is underrated. Probably one of my favorites is per my last email. And that's because you're being a little bit sassy. If you say that in the top of the chain, you've gone back and forth once or twice, and you know somebody hasn't quite read the entire thing, that's what you're whipping out. Like, hey, could you please go back and read what we were just talking about? Can you actually read what I was going through? But it's nice in a certain way. Then again, some of these words, they end up taking on the meaning of how they're used. So, per my last email, it may sound very professional, very nice, but because it is used so often to be a little bit slap them down, make sure they are in their place, I think that it has a connotation that's a little bit
I'm going to be
negative.
totally honest.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm feeling passive aggressive in the workplace, I am normally just straight aggressive.
What do you mean?
So earlier today, I had somebody who is actually an outside client who is trying to book our event space because I oversee our events. And he missed a scheduled meeting, and he's already been very difficult to meet with, and he's continually missed meetings or like rescheduled meetings, or didn't respond to emails for a week when he was the one who suggested a meeting.
Yeah, he's
And,
trying to
like,
make your life
so
harder.
like it's making my life harder, and we're trying to be helpful to him, and I want to be helpful for him because he's working with a group that we actually like, our organization really likes and likes to work with. But he missed a scheduled meeting, and my employee and I sat in that meeting for 10 minutes waiting for him, hoping that he would show up because we are trying to make this work. And I straight up said to him in the follow-up email, telling him that he missed our meeting. It wasn't like a per my last email. It was I'm sorry you missed our scheduled meeting.
Yeah, that is actually kind of aggressive. It was unfortunate I didn't see you in the Zoom room that you accepted at the time you accepted.
I said, I'm sorry that I missed our scheduled meeting that you scheduled, that you put the date on. But so I'm totally okay with just cut the crap, you know? Like we bounce around like trying to be professional, and I think there are cases when that should be true. But like, if you're being disrespectful to me, I'm gonna tell you, hey man, I'm sorry that you messed up. do better.
I feel like that. I feel like the person who does that, who messes up very often when it comes to these scheduled meetings with people who are outside of the organization. It's a scheduled thing where we're trying to lean on their knowledge. It's not necessarily something we have to do. It's not hey, I need this to book something, but they are routine, probably monthly or quarterly. And I have routinely missed them or been 5 minutes late. And I feel really, really bad. I think I've missed with one person. I've missed one where I told him I was going to miss it because we had a day completely off the calendar. It got moved for some reason. It was after 4th of July. So that context helps the people in office. If you're not from the office, then you won't understand why
we're required to work 4th of July. It's a very big event, and it's
so that next Friday we got off.
Yeah.
And I said to myself, okay, great. I'm going to go take my Core 1 exam on that day. I set my own goal for that. But in the sweep of trying to get ready for that exam, I totally forgot to tell him that we didn't have this meeting. So I told him probably 15 minutes before, and I missed one more completely outright. And I feel absolutely terrible. He was very gracious, the gentleman at the other company, but that makes me feel like a terrible person when I'm the one causing that pain that you're experiencing right now.
I think it's far better if you're even if it's 5 minutes before the meeting. Like, that can be frustrating, but to say like, "Hey, I'm so sorry, something came up, I can't do this," than to make me sit in a meeting for 10 minutes waiting for you to show up.
Yeah, because we walked out and you're, I have a meeting in 15 minutes. It's like, okay, we'll pick it up, and then you come back up. You're okay. I gotta go. And then within 10 minutes,
because
I see you back at the door.
We didn't go get coffee. Like, we were on our way to coffee. I looked at the time. Oh, I have a meeting in 15. We shouldn't go do this. And like, we went to something else instead.
Yeah.
And
I'll be honest, I didn't process when you said we shouldn't do it at all. I thought you meant like not coffee. I was like, oh, okay, we'll just go to the close coffee spot instead of the far coffee spot. But that, we made it work.
All right.
It was fine. I had the new trolley, Mountain Dew. It's a variation flavor that they have. They have a 0 sugar one. Honestly, not as terrible as I thought it would be.
Like a train trolley?
No, trolley. The Gummy candies, the Gummy worms, the little guys with multiple colors on them. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I just think it'd be really gross to drink.
It was delicious. Now, is it the greatest drink in the world?
But you know what I did have that I love?
What?
A Nerd Slurpee. It's just straight sugar. I love sugar.
Then you would love the trolley Mountain Dew.
No, I think it sounds yucky to me.
Really, Nerds though? Is it at least a little bit sour? Because
kind of.
I love the sour or the ropes that have those little bit of sour, the ones that have the twist. So it's not just all one Nerds; it's the sour and the normal. Yeah, the Nerds were something I didn't appreciate when I was younger. I thought to myself, why do I want this little box of candy?
We're off topic.
What do you mean?
We're off.
It's a podcast. We're on topic, off topic.
Our segment does not say Nerds gummy clusters.
Well, it says Alex is a nerd for talking about corporate chatter.
It says corporate chatter.
Fair. Okay. I'll go through one other phrase that I think needs to be brought back into the fold. I don't know. I feel like I don't know enough across all of the email chains.
This is so real.
Yeah.
This is so real. It's okay to just say you don't know something. I am trying to encourage the people around me in the workplace and in life. If I ask you a question and you don't have the answer, I don't know is an answer.
Don't gaslight Taylor like I did yesterday. Just say, I don't know.
Like, it's okay. You don't have to make something up. Like, I'm tired of people just being like, yeah, it's this and it's wrong. Like, that's so dumb. Just say you don't know, because we can find out together, and then we will both know. But if you don't know something, and you make something up, now we both don't know for sure.
Unless I have set you out on the task to find out what's going on here, and you come back with nothing, where you literally say, I don't know, I have no context either.
Yeah.
Then it's okay. In any situation but the one I just outlined, it's okay to say I don't know. But if I've set you on a task and you say I don't know and I have no context for you, I haven't even done the preliminary research around the topic you're talking about.
Yeah, but that's like, I'm sorry, I'm not doing my job.
That's fair.
If you're like, I don't know, I don't do my job, I'm going to be like, why are you employed?
Yeah, they come to me with a
But
big
if you're
tech
like,
question.
I don't know, let's figure out the answer, that's far better than here's a piece of crap that I just pulled out of my butt. Would you like it?
I just threw ChatGPT real quick. Let's see what it can put out.
Oh, yeah. Let me ask ChatGPT. It's like, no, we can figure this out, and that's fine. But if you don't have the answer, like someone else will have the answer.
Why do you think people
Pride.
But
People are prideful. They want to feel like they have, or like they're embarrassed. Like they want to feel like they either should know the answer, or they feel like they don't want to admit that they don't know the answer, and so they're like, I might as well just like come up with something.
Yeah.
But I love the word I don't know. I love to admit that I don't know, because we can figure it out, and then I'm gonna learn something. If someone asks me a question and I'm like, I don't have the answer at all, I'm also comfortable with, I'm not sure, but I would assume this, which I do say often.
Yeah.
Like I do often say, if someone asks me a question, I'm like, oh, I don't actually know, but I would assume I could guess this.
Yeah.
And then I could have a reason for that, and that's acceptable. If you have a reason for thinking that something is the way that it is, but you're not sure, tell me that. But I don't just pull something out of your butt because you're embarrassed.
I feel like it's worse in email versus in person, and maybe that's because I am much more willing to say I don't know to somebody in person when we're going back and forth, but documenting it in written word feels worse.
And I think I think it's because, to be fair to people who won't email, I don't know, if you have the time to email something like that, you should have the time to figure out the answer.
Yeah, be able to go research it.
Even if it's not a research question, you should have the time to leave your desk for a moment and go ask someone who does know the answer.
Yeah.
So it's like, I kind of get not wanting to put it in email. If you really can't figure out the answer to something, or if it's not your job to know the answer, then just say I don't know over email. But like in person, when people,
yeah, it's a bit much. But we can't fix everything in one place at one time. Do you have another favorite phrase before we move on from corporate chatter? Chatter. Let's go on to decanter, and we'll go on down to the border and do some chatter. So with that, we'll move on to trivia. The last one was too easy.
No, it wasn't. I got it wrong.
Yeah, but it was still easy.
I flat out got it wrong.
But it was still easy. It was still
kind of not. You told me today that I should brush up on my build trivia, and you know what I didn't do?
You didn't brush up?
I didn't look at anything.
Well, that's good. That's probably a good
I'm going to
thing.
get this wrong.
That's fair. I think there's also room to deal with the other trivia question that we never actually got to. I think that you never asked me the trivia question that we spoke about with our friend who will be bleeped out. Not this time because I won't say his name, but was bleeped out last time. Do you remember his?
I did ask you that one.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you?
What's the largest desert in the world? Didn't I ask you this question?
No, you didn't. We never actually did.
Oh my gosh, I have a trivia.
That's what I was saying. We never actually got to it.
Okay, so my trivia for you first is, what's the largest desert in the world?
So my intuition, and I've had enough time to research this. We didn't, obviously.
What?
I don't know. I'm saying we it's been a month.
I kept this a secret.
No, don't. What do you mean? Will ask the question out
loud. You're not supposed to say his name.
I will bleep it out. He said his name. Sorry, I said his name. But he said the question out loud, and then you wrote it down immediately after.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Did you hear the question?
Yes, I heard the question.
What the heck?
But I didn't go and
then
research it.
Why'd you make me ask the question?
Because I didn't research it. That was the whole point.
I'm angry right now.
What do you mean? I didn't research it.
You tricked me. Because you're going to have the right answer.
No.
You're going to have the right answer. And you probably told this friend that, about this bill question. I didn't get to hear it because then I would have done some research and I would have been right too. Okay, what's the largest desert in the world? And if you say the right answer, I'm quitting this podcast.
So my intuition, and this is not my answer, but my intuition, I'll go through my thinking, was that it was the Sierra. But for some reason that just feels really wrong, even though it's literally half of a freaking continent.
The Sahara?
The Sahara, not the Sierra.
Isn't the Sierra
it's
a rainforest?
Sierra Mountains, Sierra Nevadas are a mountain range.
Okay.
On the west side of the United States. But I'm pretty sure it's the one in China, and I just can't remember the name of it. So I'm going to go with the Gobi Desert. Sure, we'll go with that.
I don't know if the Gobi Desert is a real place.
Yeah, probably
But
not.
I will say, you're dumb. You're dumb and you're wrong.
What was it?
The largest desert in the world.
Is it going to be like Antarctica?
Is Antarctica!
God, I have to
you're a loser.
Yeah.
You're a loser and you're wrong and you're stupid and you're dumb.
I hate it. I don't...
Suck it!
Yeah.
Suck it, Alex!
You know what's actually ironic? I literally watched a reel the other day about how they get ice out of Antarctica and how it's technically considered the largest desert, and I dismissed it. I was like, no, well, she's not going to do that because it's not actually a desert. It doesn't look
It's
like
Antarctica.
a desert. No.
And this
no,
is what I'm
I
talking
reject
about.
it.
If we spent more time on reels, all I'm saying, your world could be changed.
Really though? Because
forever.
guess what? I didn't absorb the knowledge. I
Lock
just got it
in.
wrong. I just
Because
got
you're
it
not
wrong.
locked in enough. You know what it has absorbed? Large celery. That has absorbed. And I think about it all the time.
I hope that you watched some national park reels when the federal shutdown was happening, because your question is about the National
crap.
Park Service.
We have like friends that like love the national parks and
This
like
is
talk
true.
about them frequently. And
This is
we
true.
have a friend that actually has like a whole Instagram page dedicated to the national parks.
We do? Who?
Yeah.
What? When? What?
He lives with you.
No.
Yeah.
No. He does?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
The fact that the thing is, there's only one person that would. Really? I
Yeah.
didn't know that. Okay, I have to research. I have to do some research. I have to go onto
Or maybe
Instagram.
it's I think it's national parks.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Might be
okay.
forests.
Well, so
But he's big into it.
maybe in the future we can do like a call in, so you call a friend, phone a friend, and see if you can get the answer. But
Because he would have the answer.
he might. Based
All
on
I'm
his
saying, and
proximity.
I think he'll be okay with me saying his name. Tim would know this.
Maybe.
He would know
Maybe.
it. I bet you. Okay, ask me the question.
Given his proximity. The National Park Service was created by which 1916 law? And then it has
Which
multiple.
law?
Yeah, it has multiple stages to it. I will also add an addendum. If you give me the president, I will give you a point.
In 1916, the president.
1916. See that? You should be able to go through your president's list. Do you have your president's
no.
list off the top of your head?
No.
I use this for a trivia
So
question
I'm a
downstairs.
history major right now, but I'm failing. So
I don't. I can give you another hint. You probably would not love this presidency.
is it FDR?
You gotta think a little earlier. FDR didn't start that early.
Well, because he did like all these like things.
He did do a lot of things, but the National Park Service was actually expanded underneath his program
That's
in
what-
order to
that's
give
what I'm
people
thinking of
jobs.
then.
But it was expanded. Yeah, exactly.
I didn't realize that he didn't start it.
Yeah, but his cousin actually started
And
the
I
National
wouldn't
Park
like
program.
this guy.
You would not like this guy. It's after. So remember, this guy comes after his cousin Teddy, who actually made the National Park Service, National Park program, or the national parks what they are, and actually have them be venerated by the national government. But this is the National Park Service. Was created by which 1916 law and signed by which president?
Well, should I know the law? Like, should it like?
I'll be honest, if you know this, you are a history G. I don't even think the guy in our office.
Why would you ask me this question?
Because there was a fallback of the president, and I think that that's pretty easy to just do the math of who was the president when. You know when you know when Kennedy came into office. You probably know when Eisenhower came into the office. Like you know when Trump came into office. You know when Obama came into office. That happened during your lifetime. You can just count backwards. You just have to know how long each one served.
I'm
She's
trying to think
counting.
of wars.
I'm
I'm trying to think of this in context of wars.
Do you want a hint as to which war it was before or after?
No, it wouldn't help me. I don't think. I think I'm just cooked.
I'm thinking in terms of wars, but it won't help.
I'm thinking
Okay.
about war. I just wanted to let you know I'm thinking about war, but it's not going to help me.
Okay, give me a pre-Roosevelt president, and then we'll count it as your answer.
A pre-Roosevelt, any of them?
Pre-FDR.
George. He was before. He was
Okay,
before
so
Roosevelt.
We're counting that as your
George
as your
Washington
answer.
came before FDR.
Yes, and I didn't say I would give you grace for having the wrong answer. I said I would count it as your answer. So
Okay, fine. Abraham.
you're he wasn't alive in 1916. He was shot before this. The Civil War.
Okay, who
No,
could have
okay.
been alive?
Come on, one more. I'll give you one more grace. One more grace.
Or I could just like say a general white man's name.
You could definitely hit it.
William.
It does begin with a
There's
W.
several W's.
Come on.
Woodrow Wilson.
There you go. She's not totally dumb. She got
and
it.
I knew this too. I knew this.
Yeah, I
That's
knew
actually
it.
frustrating to me because I actually did know that, and now I'm kind of mad
You knew he was the president in 1916, or you knew that he actually
about the
expanded-
forest stuff. Like the
Really?
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
because he
Solid.
like when I think of him, I think of him.
when I think of him, I think of the National Park
Woodrow
Service
Wilson.
Organic Act. Yes,
The
yes.
National Park Service Organic Act, my favorite bill. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't get that. That's my favorite bill in the history of the entire world.
Yep,
and
yep,
Woodrow
yep.
Wilson, my favorite president.
Of course, definitely.
No one else is better than him.
Yeah,
Best president.
You love everything you did. There's actually another addendum here, which is the mandate to conserve the scenery and natural and historic objects and the wildlife, and to provide for the enjoyment of the same. Their language used to be so nice and
And you know
beautifully
what?
crafted
If
in
I had called
1916.
Tim, he would have told me all of this.
Do you want to call him right now?
I'm like kind of upset that.
You want to call him right now and see if
Do you
he
think
would
he
have
would pick
known?
up the phone?
I think
would.
we got to. I think we have to try it. Oh shoot! I forgot she left it off stage. But this man is a history goon. He's also a map goon. I wonder if we could have him for a segment about
he's
maps.
Actually, he's so smart.
He knows so much. His brain is able to retain so much.
Yeah, and like you
impressive. Mm-hmm.
wouldn't look at him and be like, you know so much, but then like he starts talking and you're like, and like it's just like random. It's not all the time that he starts talking and you're like, wow, you know a lot. It's just
Mm-hmm.
like randomly you're sitting there and you're like, wow. Like he can why do you know
Trivia.
all of the populations of each major city in the entire
Trivia.
world? Like
He'd be really good at trivia.
yeah,
He is good at trivia, more accurately.
he is brilliant. Okay, let's give him a call. If he doesn't pick up first ring, we'll cut this out.
Yeah. Well, also, we may have to get him to talk to his bosses and see if he's actually allowed to answer. But we could talk about that off.
Hello, Taylor. How are you?
Hi, Tim. You're on a podcast. I want to ask you a trivia question because I think you'll know the answer.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Okay. The National Park Service was created by which 1916 law and signed by which president?
Oh my gosh. Well, it has to be. I know it was a Roosevelt, but I forget which one. I want to say it was Theodore Roosevelt. I could be getting the wrong Roosevelt. I probably should know this.
Think 1916. Think 1916.
What?
Before Roosevelt.
After one Roosevelt.
In between the
Yeah,
Roosevelts.
in between the Roosevelts.
Oh gosh, really?
It's not the actual parks themselves, it's the service that services them.
Oh, it's like you said, the National Park Service.
Yes,
You're
yes.
saying
Yeah,
yes.
what created it?
They were
Was it
really
the
bad
Green
at naming. Think about
Deal
that.
Act? It was the Green New Deal Act, right?
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know if we can count that. I don't know.
It
if we
was
can
the
count that.
National Park Service Organic Act of 1916, signed by President Woodrow Wilson.
Ah, dang.
Hey, let's be clear. Taylor didn't get it either, and I
I
wouldn't have
didn't
gotten
get it
it
either.
before I had pulled the question.
I
So
didn't get it either.
Oh wait, Green New Deal Act. That was FDR, right?
Yeah, I guessed FDR
do.
because I was thinking of the same exact thing you're thinking of. But
Yeah.
that expanded the Park Service. So I
yeah,
guess we're
exactly.
both-
And the work
both wrong.
services. Yeah,
In the same wheelhouse, that's acceptable.
that is
Yeah,
acceptable.
we got close. We got
Yeah.
close.
We're
All
we're
right.
trying a phone a friend thing, so
Thank
we
you,
might do
Tim.
this in the future.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Tim.
Tim.
Bye.
Bye. So you know, we found a question that can even stump the mightiest among us.
Yeah.
I kind of want to ask the guy who sits in front of me in our office. I don't want to say his name, but I think he's a historian and he also knows weird facts. I think he would just know that because it's
Oh yeah,
during
he's
one of the
got some
presidency he
weird-
doesn't like. It's one of
He's
those
got some
presidencies he's not
weird
a fan
things.
of.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're not worried about what he doesn't like and what everybody doesn't like. We're worried about the joys now because we've reached
No.
the point. What? No?
We're worried
No?
about how fat we are.
Oh my gosh, I forgot we're doing this again.
This is so
Every
good.
single time.
This is so good.
You know what? We're going to get it over nice and speedy. Give it to me. No. Give it to me. Give it to me. I'm going to go first. Okay. Reminder from last time. I'm the Fatty King. Insert crown here. We're still doing it digitally because it looks stupid and Taylor likes it for some reason.
I like it better when it looks stupid.
Okay. Let's wrap it around.
I'm taking my jacket off
Okay. Well, you can do whatever you
because I want to
want
be
okay?
skinnier than you.
Whoa, gosh. That.
I think you might need to take your jacket off too.
Yeah, I might need to.
'Cause
That's really
I'll go
fat.
first
Yeah,
because
go
you
ahead. That's
you would have
really
gained
fat.
like 10 inches around your.
You know, it's possible. It's possible. We've had a crazy week. Also, she's wearing a belt. So, we're doing a belt.
Well, yeah.
yeah, you
doesn't
got it.
matter.
You got it.
Oh, I'm fatter.
How much? 38. No,
I don't actually remember
a
what
little little bit. No, I think you were down to 36 last time, and I was still at 38. I think that's what the differential was. Okay, hold on. Oh, let me.
Don't suck in.
I gotta let out.
I didn't suck. That's what I did too.
Let out all the air. Okay, we wrap around the belly button.
You're sitting right at
I'm a little bigger.
38.5 now.
Yeah, I'm a little bigger. You know, that's
So
what
we're at
happens when you go to a family function.
37.5 and 38.5. We both are wider than before.
But
Are
you're
we
still the skinny
failing?
lady. Maybe possible.
Are we
We
fat?
haven't had ourselves.
I think we're both fat.
Oh, yeah. Oh no. For me,
So
I'm
can we
definitely over
get
the
the-
BMI. Yeah, the crown on both.
We're both
Possibly.
fat.
Possibly. We'll see what I can do in post. I already have a lot of things to bleep out.
Okay,
Apparently.
what's your joy of the week?
So my joy is simple this time. It's jacket season. You've been giving me such crud about this,
I'm
but
so
I love
upset
it.
that you brought this
but
up.
I love it.
I'm
because
so upset that you
I
bring
lo-
this up.
Why? I love jacket season.
Are you kidding
I love
me?
the cold. My fit in the winter is just objectively better because I have more external layers. That's how I describe it. I have so many great jackets. I'm sorry if this doesn't bring you joy, but it brings me so much joy being able to walk around with a jacket that's not fully done up. It's not all the way zipped because it's still warm enough that you don't have to keep all of the heat locked inside the jacket. And you can feel the breeze.
So Alex and I have been
Yeah.
fighting.
No, it's not fighting.
We've been
She's
fighting
wrong, I'm right.
because
no,
she's so
she's
wrong
wrong,
about
I'm
this.
right.
He's been wearing all of these outdoor jackets inside,
Mhm, yeah.
and he looks like a dork.
You can call me a dork all you want, but the drip
He's
is
got
fire.
these jackets. He there was a day he walked in and he was wearing. I walked in and he was wearing a leather jacket,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, oh, so you're what, a greaser now? Like what's happening?
Q2
So you're
5 hours later when she walks into the
I walk
suite
in
with her leather
and I
jacket
wear a leather
on.
jacket
Mm-hmm.
because I'm teasing him, and I go, look at me, look how cool I am.
It has nothing to do
I got a
with being
leather
cool.
jacket on.
It has nothing to do with being cool.
It's like-
it's comfortable and the fit looks good. There you go. There you go.
You're in the workplace inside, and
I'm
it's an
still
outdoor
wearing a tie.
jacket.
I'm still wearing
Outdoor
a button
jacket.
down.
Dork.
What, you want me to look like every other corporate greaser,
Then
wear a
he
trench
comes
coat
in,
into the
he
office? No.
not in
no.
the office. The difference is they don't wear them in the office.
Doesn't matter. I don't want to wear a
It's an
trench
outdoor
coat.
jacket inside.
And? What do you mean? What do you mean? You never had a little puffer vest that you wore around the house?
No.
Well, then you're
Are
just
you,
weird.
what in the heck?
Maybe my insulation was bad at my house. I don't know.
I think you just grew up cold.
Yeah, I did. Actually, I was a fat boy, but I definitely grew up cold. There's no doubt about that.
And then the other day he wore a jacket that was we
Corduroy?
had and it had like a little like
oh, the
wool
Sherpa
outlining
kind of thing. Yeah, yeah.
on the sides, and I'm like, that is literally the definition of an outside jacket.
And yet I was wearing it indoors.
And yet you were wearing it indoors, and I was like,
Hmm.
why are you doing this? Like, it's a fashion statement. You're just wearing your outside jacket inside.
Yeah, maybe I think that I look good in it. Maybe I'm staying cool
And that's what I said.
in my office.
I said to you, do
That's
you think
not a
you look,
fact.
do you think
That's-
you look good in this?
Yes.
And you were like,
yes.
yeah, but that's not the point.
It's also not the point. It's cold.
And it's
what
like-
do you mean? You
Maybe
sa-
the point is the fact that it's an outside jacket inside.
I don't understand why this is such a big deal to you.
You don't wear your inside shoes outside. Because that'd be weird.
Actually, I have a pair of slippers that do both, but I don't wear my shoes that I wear around all day out in disgustingness into the house. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. But
So you bring your outside jacket inside, but you don't. Yuck.
whoa, okay. So by that rate, you just take all your clothes off the second you walk in the door because they've been outside. By that same metric, come on.
No, that's
come
crazy.
on. No.
Oh yeah, you're gonna walk into the office every day and you take off all your clothes.
No, I was
that's
saying the
crazy.
inverse. Yeah,
That's
obviously.
crazy.
Obviously, it's crazy. Just let me wear what I want to wear. It's my joy.
It's weird.
It's my joy.
It's weird.
Well, I'm happy that you got to get that off your chest. Is that your joy of the week, or do you actually have something?
My joy of the
Illustrious.
week. I have a couple. I have 2 joys of the week.
Oh, okay.
One of them is actually from a couple weeks ago, but I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to share it because I wanted to brag. So the other week I went home to Texas and I hung
Mm-hmm.
out with my little brother, and my little brother, he just turned 16. Happy
drive.
birthday. And he had this party, which you don't expect for like a 16-year-old boy, that included having all of these like farm animals come out to the party, because my mom's a children's minister and she does all these events with party people, and they were like, yeah, like we'll give you a big discount and we'll throw this party. And I watch all these 16-year-olds, like he has like a big group of friends, like 16-year-olds, as these animals are walking past the window, and you just see them all turn their heads and they go, oh my gosh, and then you hear all these squeals and like claps of excitement and like, oh my gosh. At this party, I got to hold a kangaroo.
Oh, wow. Wow, this is a diverse set of animals.
I got to hold an 8-day-old pig that like all it
That's
wanted
cute.
to do was just like sit here.
Mhm.
And let me tell you, I want a pig. I thought about it. I texted people at this office and said, what if we got an office pig? And
I want to know who that list is
And
after
I
we're
was-
off the air. 'cause
and
I
I
want to
was
see
told
what the reaction
I was told, yeah.
No, you were not.
I was.
Oh, I
People
think I
were
know
like,
who,
let's do it.
I think I know who one
Let's do
suspect
it.
is. That's absolutely outrageous. Outrageous. We're not getting
It'd be
teacup
great.
pigs.
It'd be so good.
No, because they're not
so
going to.
little.
They're not going to stay teacup pigs,
Okay,
or they're going
but
to be
they're
pygmies.
so little, but they're so little, and I love them, and I would love them forever and ever.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
You know why that's not true. You know why that's not true. Are you going to get to that or no?
No, that's in the next episode
Okay,
of the
yeah,
podcast.
yeah. So you're not
Talk about that in the next
You know
episode.
that's not true.
But I will say this. So that was one joy.
Yeah.
Another joy that we've been talking about quite a bit.
Mhm.
I have decided to get my tattoos removed.
Yep,
And it's pretty bad. The bandages are pretty bad for the next few days. Very painful.
Mhm.
If I could go back and hit her, for doing this, like 18-year-old Taylor,
Mhm.
why do you think that? And even if I could just go back and tell her, "Hey, Taylor, can you just like think about this for like a minute?
Mhm.
Like, can you just think about the consequences of your actions for like a single second? Like, do you think you're gonna want these
That's
for
a
the
little
rest of your
aggressive.
life? Like, even just hey, Taylor, I know
I know you're not getting enough sleep. You're taking Benadryl in order to get through the
I know
day.
I
but-
know you're not, and I know you want to really make your dad mad. But have you thought about like that's gonna be on your leg forever,
Mhm. Mhm.
and your dad's only gonna be mad for like a little bit.
Yep. And then he's gonna forget about it.
Anyways, I'm sorry, Dad. You were right. I'm getting them removed. But now I have to, for 2 years, every 10 weeks, go and be in some of the worst pain I've ever been in. When I went to go get the shock, the lady, I was like looking around like on the things and the objects in the room, and like I saw this rubber ball. I was like, "What's that for?" She's like, "Oh, you're gonna want that." And I was like, "For what?" She's like, "You need that to hold on to." And I was like, "Do you think I'm really gonna need that?" And she goes, "Yeah, you're gonna want to hold on to that."
I'm surprised they didn't give you a bite bar so you could hold on to that.
She did like a little test on the biggest tattoo that I have, and I felt so I could feel the pain, and then she goes, "So do you want to keep going?" And I was like, for a split second, I was like, "No."
Obviously
Why
not.
would I want to keep doing this?
Why would I want to be in
What
pain?
am I even doing here? Like, what's the point of this? And then I had to like talk myself through it. Like, oh no, you want to get your tattoos removed. Like, this is actually a good thing. Like, eventually this will be a good thing. And I was like, yeah, I want to keep going.
So you paid money to get something permanently put on, and now you're
I'm paying
to get it off.
a lot more money to get
Get
it off. So this is my PSA. Do not get a tattoo. I know that you're thinking,
It's gonna be cute.
It's gonna be cute.
meaningful.
It means a lot. My tattoos are meaningful. My tattoos are good tattoos. I have a tattoo of,
Actively defending them as you're stripping
have
them off
a-
of your body.
as far as tattoos go, they're meaningful.
That's fair.
That doesn't mean that I should have ever gotten them.
Fair.
Just because it has meaning doesn't mean that I need them to be on my body permanently. I have a tattoo of my grandma's handwriting, the word faith. I love that. That's precious to me. That's very sweet to me. It means a lot to me. Why did I get it tattooed on me? Taylor, just think about things for just 1 minute of your life. Just think about it for a minute. Just a minute. It wouldn't like if you just sat down and thought about it.
You make it on some tissue paper, and then you could knit something out of it, the same sort of style.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do a lot.
Yeah.
You could do a lot.
Anyways,
That doesn't have to
But
be
all I
that.
have to say, I'm very joyful that I have the opportunity to get it removed, and that I am now paying for this. And it's the first. It's a sign of hope that I'm in this much pain, and that eventually maybe it will be gone.
Well, I like that hopeful ending, and we need to end on a hopeful note, mainly that hopefully we'll get back on top of the schedule, and hopefully we will be posting on a regular basis. So thank you, everybody, for joining.
Your favorite podcast.
This
is your favorite podcast.
Or maybe your favorite Clip Farm. We can't really tell which has more engagement.
I actually don't care if
Yeah.
you think you have a better podcast that you listen to. This is your favorite.
We actually have two people who might want to start competing. They both are work in my office. They were throwing the idea back and forth when we were talking about it
Okay,
earlier.
they can compete,
Yeah,
and ours will still be better.
most definitely. So, with all that, thank you for joining us. Stay safe. Don't die. Come on, give me some.
Crazy, you don't have a player on your truck. I was at a loss for words the first time that we spoke. You're looking for a girl to treat you right.